Thank you, Bridget, for the insight. And let's go. If you want to see our guest in the house on Let's Talk Show again, 2 years will be enough. Okay, guest in the house, are you ready?
Ready.
Okay, let's go. 2 years will be enough. One. Oh.
Yes. But I just understand this thing. I don't understand it. Yes.
Welcome, Miss B Fashion International.
Another one.
On the topic, online fashion
You'll be
business.
here again.
That is
You have
coming.
And a lot of people don't know about Facebook Marketplace. And they don't know how to use. If someone wants to buy a product on Facebook, usually they might go to your page if they have actually known your page that you sell stuff. But they first of all go to Facebook marketing page to get stuff. So if you want to sell better on Facebook, use the Facebook market. So every platform right now, or social media platforms, you can sell your business. Just get to know how it is being run in the commercial area and flow with it.
knowledge is power, and our guest here has a lot of knowledge about e-commerce. But sure, time is limited. All right, Miss B, actually, you as an online fashion seller, some of our audience or some of your customers don't really have good fashion combination, let's say fashion taste. Can you school some of them on fashion? Maybe their texture, their skin tone, their height, and their size a little bit.
Okay, yeah, of course. Now, first of all, I want to say that if we look at there are so many ways we define fashion. There are so many ways that we define fashion. Fashion could be your way of dressing, what you wear, and how others look at what you wear. Fashion should be your style. Fashion is actually your style. Now, the first thing I want to say is, let me put it this way. Let me start with combination. That is where color combination. A lot of people have an issue with that. Now, but I think the world has changed in the area of fashion in a very, very mighty way. Now, what I'm saying is, before, take like 20 years back, right? Colors like lemon green, yellow, purple used to be some kind of abstract colors. Like people could only tend to dress in black, white, some certain colors. And when you had some kind of color combinations, it wasn't really that nice. But nowadays, every color goes. Every color goes. So you can we have what we call color blocking, matching two colors and stuff. Now, what I want to say is, dressing is your style, right? If you want to, there are so many ways that you can dress and look beautifully. People don't make use of their Google. If I want to dress, I have a red shirt, right? And I don't know which color to match it to look it beautiful, okay? I just go to Google and I type, what color goes best with red? It gives me options. You understand? It gives me option. And if I have that option, there are colors that actually match, like the synchronization of colors. So when it gives you that option, you wear and you look so good. You understand?
You got another word, please. You talk about synchronization. Can you bring it down?
Okay, merging the colors together. It's simple. It's simple. If like what we study color mixing, if I mix green and red, what color is it going to give me? If I mix blue and this, what color is it going to give me? So we call it color blocking. Mark wearing something. And another way is the simplest way. If you don't know what colors to use, use what we call the color blocking, like matching your outfit. For example, if you're wearing a white suit, right, it would now white and black goes with every other color. That is a perfect combination. They are universal colors. So you could actually get like something like your innerwear, your handbag, and your shoe can be of a different color. So that is going to make your dressing stand out. To me, for someone who wants to start dressing, that's the simplest way I can ask you to dress. Get something matching. We call them matching outfits, that you match your handbag and your shoe, you match your hat, you match your innerwear and something aside the color that is the main color of your dressing. And like I said, the world we are now, crazy colors are being accepted everywhere. So you can wear blue and pink and it still goes. You can wear purple and red and it still goes. The one thing I wouldn't advise anyone that wants to, it kind of looks ridiculous to me, is when you wear the same color all over your body. For example, I'm wearing yellow. My hat is yellow, my shoe is yellow, my handbag is yellow, everything about me is yellow. That looks completely ridiculous to me. But to someone it's fashionable, you know.
No, but to someone it's fashionable.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to fashion combination for ladies. Some ladies will wear red, black, green, blue handbag, and the shoe may be white and so on.
So wait, I'm actually laughing because I used to have a colleague like that. So when she comes, I used to call her Rainbow. She didn't understand why I was calling her Rainbow. So I told her it's because she wears so many colors. You don't need to wear so many colors to look outstanding. You understand? Like I said, just match some few items. Your bag goes with your shoe, your headscarf or your whatever goes with your innerwear or your glasses or your watch. Your watch can match with your shoe. And then the other color. So you don't need to wear so many colors. It's not it's not how many colors you wear that makes the dressing look beautiful. Like I said, you're going to look like a rainbow. The rainbow is only beautiful in the sky and not on your body.
You're going to look like a rainbow. And the rainbow is only beautiful in the sky, not on your body. Those are the words of our guest today. Wow. With so many online businesses.
And before I wanted to say something before. Another thing about fashion is knowing your body type.
Welcome,
This is where a lot of people have a problem.
On the
Know
topic,
your
my
body
journey
type.
as an artist.
We all do not have the same body structure. Okay? Know what fits you.
Every dog is ready to sacrifice.
Yeah,
Let's
I'm
go
ready
back
to
to
put
one
everything
year
on
or
the
two ago.
line. I'm ready to put everything on the line.
Very good. Let's go to 1 or 2 years ago. You released a song titled "Pick Up Your Phone." Can you throw more light on that song?
Pick up the phone. Okay, actually, I have two versions of the song "Pick Up the Phone." So the first version was written by me, and one of my songwriters at the time. At that time, I believe, in songwriting. So this guy sent this song to me, "Pick Up the Phone," and the title is similar to my song. And my first version of the song, he is the one who mixed and mastered the song. So I attacked him immediately. That, bro, you took my idea. Yeah, you mixed and mastered my song, "Pick Up the Phone," and now you have another song, "Pick Up the Phone," and you want to sell it to me. And his version was so good. It was perfect. So I decided to buy the song from him. Yeah, I didn't write that one. I decided to buy the song. But I'm going to be honest. I believe she stole my idea from the first "Pick Up the Phone" that he mixed and mastered. I don't know if he's live now, but I'm speaking the truth. I attacked him and he said no, he had written his own before, but I don't believe him.
So your concept was stolen?
I believe 100% that he stole my concept. And he wrote a better song than mine and he wanted to sell it to me.
And he
I
eventually sold it to you?
actually bought the song because I believe it was a hit.
Oh. So, Mekle that don't see ads, do you plan in switching completely into Thai market or plan to do both?
My goal is to be one of the best to ever come out from Africa, and I cannot stick to Thai. Me doing Thai is just for the Thai market. I believe that Thai people also vibe to Nigerian songs and Afrobeat songs from other countries. So me singing in Thai is to have an edge over those other Afrobeat songs that are coming into Thailand. And I believe once I have a fan base, I will start releasing my English songs because I have a lot of English songs and I believe they are very good as well. Mekli can testify to that. He is my partner.
Mekli can testify to that. He's your partner.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, that's good. So it shows that everything is going on well.
So far, so good, especially with the new song. Yeah, the feedback
If
from
you are joining now, audience, we are on Foreign Challenges and the program is Let's Talk Show. And we are today, the guest in the house is no other person but Eric Dawn. He just released his latest song. This song you just released, Eric Dawn, Self Love. Do you think you've done enough marketing for the song to be where you plan it to be?
That is now will be paused for that day. Yeah.
Is it possible for some men to also infect women during their menstrual period?
Pardon, I didn't get you.
Is it possible for men to infect women during their menstrual period?
Exactly. I just talked of the fact that men who sleep around, you can just come out from a woman and you come and meet with your woman at home or your partner at home and she's menstruating and you infect her. Or maybe the man was even having a sickness a sickness that he is hiding and the woman does not know, and he just enters inside and he infects her. So it's very possible, very, very possible.
So what are the common transmitted diseases during that period? Maybe for men for women to avoid or men to avoid and so on. So like people always talk of STD. STD is general.
Yes, STD is general. I talked of gonorrhea, you have syphilis, you have chlamydia, you have chancroid. There are a lot of them that you can get. And the primary means is through sex. But it does not mean that because they said sexually transmittable disease, it does not mean that you cannot have it through other means. So let's be mindful. For a woman to have, yes, I'm getting you.
Right on.
For a woman to have an STI or a man to have an STI does not necessarily mean that he cheated or she cheated. No. It still boils down to hygiene. If maybe you are using a flushing toilet and you know the way a man can sit and removes his pants and his penis is on the mouth of the toilet, that the toilet is not taken care of, he can contract it from there. or a woman that uses a public space to urinate. You know how open a woman is. She can get it from there. So it does not necessarily mean that it is only through sex that we can have STIs.
Wow, that's great teaching.
So like I didn't finish about the stages of love making.
Okay,
So,
yes, right on.
I was in excitement stage. You have the Pluto. The Pluto is just a continuation of the excitement stage. But now in the Pluto, you are the sex proper is taking place, right? You're actually doing the activity, but now it is more enjoyable. It's more enjoyable. It's not like when you just open, you just feel as to at maybe 5 a.m. in the morning and you just open her legs and you are entering, pam, 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 you are out. No. So it is a continuation of and you see in that, when you are following these steps, in fact, it's like you don't want to go out. You just want to remain there. It's because you started the foundation well. So after the Pluto, you have the orgasm. Yes. That, unfortunately, 80% of women don't reach orgasm because they don't start the excitement stage. Men don't start the excitement stage. So some women just like that, just touch her nipple, just
Their feeding was a problem. I said, okay, let me go in for sanitation prefect, because as a sanitation prefect, you have the right to test food in the canteen. And also, I didn't want punishment. I didn't want them to be punishing me again. So I stood up for the post, and I had the post of a sanitation prefect. So he gave me the upper hand to control other students, and also had that opportunity to test food.
To overcome the hunger.
It wasn't easy, being a student who is not working.
And you said the greatest challenge was parents.
Yeah,
and now you are a parent.
Yes, we say parents are stumbling blocks for real in this teaching profession. Parents are the ones spoiling their children. They are the ones giving the nerve to their children. Like, you see what is happening in our educational field these days. It's coming from the home. If you don't give that upper hand to your children, I don't see any way a child will stab a teacher. It cannot function that way, but the parents just want to over pamper their children. We keep spoiling them. So parents are the stumbling block of their children, and it will bounce back to them.
With the numerous viruses we see online on social media these days, where students, staff, teachers, students bullying teachers, did you have such an encounter in your entire teaching career?
No, being a teacher of the basic education, we deal with teenagers, minors. At that level, that is where you actually shape them. They don't have that courage. They don't really have that. They have not grown to that level. Let me say so. So I haven't encountered it. You may only see a child want to portray some kind of habit, like being rude or being stubborn. That is when you know that child may grow to that level, and at that very small age of theirs, you can correct them. Being a teacher who studies psychology, you can correct them, and in guidance with their parents, you cannot do it alone.
In guidance with their parents. Some people always use the word pedagogy in education or in teaching. I really wish to know, maybe the audience will wish to know, what is pedagogy?
Pedagogy are just the teaching methods, the methods you use in teaching.
The methods you use in teaching.
Yeah.
Thank you for the insight. Pedagogy are just the methods you use in teaching. Now let's go to our topic of the day: how information affects poverty. Is there any questions from our audience? No question. All right. So, by the way, what is poverty? The word poverty. What is it? Is it lack of money?
To an extent, for me, I would say poverty is a condition or a state in which you don't have enough money to provide your basic needs, or you can't go above the level of providing basic needs for yourself and your household. So it's just not having enough money to do that which satisfies you. That is poverty.
So if I have about 10 million and I want to build a storage building for about 100 million, does it mean I'm poor?
In your mind, you'll be poor because you want to do this, you don't have that money. But if you want to look at it, let's be rational. If you can provide your basic needs, housing, food, clothing, you are not poor. But personally, you looking at it that, okay, I want to do this, I don't have the money to do this. In your mind, you are poor. But if you want to generalize it and rate yourself, you don't belong to the class of poor people. If that is your worry, like, okay, I can feed, I can clothe, I can house myself, I can pay my children's bills, and then I want to build this mansion, I don't have money. You are not poor because your life is going and you're comfortable.
Wow.
Yeah, but there are different types of poverty though. Poverty, I think there are like 4 types of poverty.
While we continue, we always visit the comment section, and this time there is a question from Miss B. She asks, why is the girl so beautiful?
Well, mommy, thank you for the appreciation. No, I'm not having well. I'm not feeling fine.
All right, you said there are 4 types of poverty. Can you please elaborate? The floor is yours.
I know we have, let me see if I can name them. We have absolute poverty. We have situational poverty. Let me say absolute poverty is when you cannot meet up with your basic needs. That is absolute poverty. You cannot provide for food, you cannot provide shelter. Yeah, basic needs. That is absolute poverty. Then situational poverty is when situation puts you into that condition. Like, let me say you're married, you just depend on your spouse. Maybe you're the woman, you're just a full-time housewife, you don't do anything and you're depending on your husband. At the end of the day, you lost your husband. You're bound to be poor. So that is situational poverty. Or maybe you're working, you might be a sole proprietor and you fall sick. You cannot do your business, you run short of money. That is situational poverty. So situational poverty is poverty caused by a situation that makes you to go broke. Then the second type of poverty we can look at is relative poverty.
That's the third, right?
The third, relative poverty. Relative poverty is when you can provide your basic needs like food, shelter, clothing, but you cannot go beyond that level. Like the situation you had that, okay, what if you have money and you want to build a mansion, but you don't have money to purchase that mansion? That is relative poverty, because you can provide your basic needs, but you cannot provide luxurious needs. So that is what we call relative poverty. And the last type, the fourth type, is generational poverty. Generational, yeah, and that is what a lot of Africans suffer from. We suffer from generational poverty. Most of Africans, I haven't said all, because you look, most African backgrounds, we are born poor. We grow up, we still remain. This kind of poverty, it lasts for like 1, 2 to 3 generations. It does not just stop. You cannot just start and stop it immediately. It takes generations to break it. So it's just something that you inherit from your family. That is generational poverty. Like you're born poor, you grow in the poverty, your children meet the poverty, they grow in it. So it's just like inheriting it. Those are the 4 types of poverty.
Wow. Audience, are we learning? I never knew we had 4 types of poverty.
When I saw all these 4 types of poverty, the day I knew of this 4 type of poverty, I was like, so people who say if you are poor, don't get married to a poor person, they are right though. They're actually right. You want to break it. If you're poor, don't get married to a poor person. Or if you are poor, you need to work extremely hard to get out of the.
Thank you, the guest on Let's Talk Show in the month of January. You all took out your time to positively impact our community. We can't thank you enough, but the sky is your starting point. We look forward to see what February holds for the show. Let's Talk Show. We build bridges for others to climb.